our Belfast election campaign. That's not to say that we haven't already been out on the doors, canvassing and meeting people, talking to them, and there seems to be a good response right across Belfast, and it's great to be here tonight with all our candidates that are standing in the election on the 22nd of May, and also our MEP candidate Martina. We're very privileged to have her here to give us an insight as to how important Europe is, because it's something that when you're out on the doors canvassing, the local issues are what people know, but it's the European that they maybe don't understand, so it's up to us to inform our voters of the importance of us being in Europe as well. I think it's also important for us to show people what we can do in the City Hall right across this city, not only just in Belfast but right across this island. We need to build on our leadership within the City Hall. We've shown what we can do so far for equality for everybody living in this city, and what we can do coming into this election is build on that team that we have there, make it stronger, make it bigger, and what we can achieve will have no boundaries. And so the bigger that we can be within Belfast City Council is not only good for Sinn Féin and for the party right across the island, but also right across this city, the equality and the quality of life that we can bring to everybody. So I would encourage people not only to come out and vote on the 22nd of May for their local Sinn Féin candidates in the council election, but also for our MEP candidate Martina, and also to come out and help. You can change, but you have to want to change it, and you have to be involved. So come and get involved and make us the biggest party in Belfast for equality.
What a spirited, ebullient, progressive group of people to be gathered at this rally to really set the standard, say that we're going to go as high as we can in the time ahead in the local elections in May, but also in the European election right across the country. In those 25 years, we've seen a revolution. When I first went on to the council in 1987, really we had very little strength. Sinn Féin was a voice which was censored, which was pushed to the side, which was discriminated against. And I look at today, and we have certainly a voice which is being heard, and it's a voice for reconciliation, it's a voice for investment, it's a voice for building Belfast, and I have no doubt that the stronger that voice becomes, that it can drown out the naysayers, it can drown out the negative voices of Belfast, it can push this city firmly into the 21st century. So I look back at the crucial years for this progressive movement which we're a part of to try and really create a wonderful Belfast, and I really think that 2014 is going to be the pivotal year. No year more important for Belfast than 2014, and I think a strong vote for Sinn Féin is going to ensure that the course on which we're set, which is a bright, positive, future-focused route, that we're going to make sure that route continues to guide us in the time ahead by getting a strong vote for Sinn Féin across the city.
Niall O'Donnell, as a 28-year-old, it must be scary to be called a veteran at this stage, but what a great evening.
A fantastic evening. There's been a great buzz in this room. It's not the only room. We're coming off the back of a fantastic Cuaige AGM with activists from across Ulster preparing for the local elections and the European election to San Martina, and an increased team back over to Europe. That's coming off the back of an RDS in Wexford last week, the likes of which I've never seen. A buzz that was palpable, a buzz that was ready for change, a whole influx of new membership. As you say, I might be bordering on a veteran at a relatively youthful age, but even I could see it was abundantly clear that there's people from every walk of life across Irish society looking to make a fundamental change to both states to improve the quality of life for citizens right across Ireland, and that's of particular importance to us in Belfast. I think since the last council election in 2011, our team, not just of councillors but the team of people around us, very competent, leaderly Republican activists, have shown what we can do. A £156 million investment plan agreed by all the parties, fundamental change in terms of representation for citizens in this city, and enshrining and ensuring that the world knows that Belfast is a changed city, it's a better city, and it's a better city for the work and dedication that Sinn Féin has put into that over the last 30 years or more. Well, rih na tehan actually, rih na tehan fáinne Parliament na Harpa, tan dúlan roin, a tamuj ré, tamuj abalta, tamuj griawak, agus tamuj bra muinine go mé tehan starro, agus tehan a nahroi, tahi na heran, ag Sinn Féin an mina.
It's brilliant to be in West Belfast tonight for this lounge because it just reinforces that energy that's in the room, but not just in the room, it's across the Republican family. No matter where you're turning up, as you say, you know, the Cúige AGM was palpable. Everyone is up for this. And then the Ardèche, you know, the trend and pattern and the number of young people that we have in the party, and then coming into a room like this. So you can see, no matter how wide and how much we pull in, whether it's a 32 county meeting, whether it's a 6 county meeting, or whether it's an area meeting, you're getting the same kind of finger on the pulse of the activists who are saying, we're ready for this, we're up for this, and we're going to move and go forward, because I think there's a deep recognition that 2014 is our year. This is our year to make history, because never before has it happened that Sinn Féin has stood in every council throughout the 32 counties of Ireland. It didn't happen in 1916, it didn't happen in 1921, and it's happening in 2014, and it's happening because we have the right leadership and the best leadership.